Right, hi one and all. I've just come in the kitchen. It's cold outside. Just let the boys out. Sooty stood there watching me. I just shut the door and he's staring at me. Snoop's gone up the garden. I'm just filling the sink up with water, or running the cold water off. I've still got hot water today, because I did have the heating on earlier when I had my shower, so I've got a tank of hot water as well. There we go. Right, let's get the bowl in use. Just put the stand up. Oh, I think it's going to be a cold one tonight, but it's supposed to be a nicer day tomorrow, apparently. So they say. Some say. Believe it when I see it, though. So, yeah, don't hold your breath. Here we go. Right, I've got 2 shout-outs to do. One of them didn't get back in touch with me, but I'll give you the information I did get. Right, I think they've both gone up the garden. Right, let me get this drained, guys. Oh. Right, nearly there. I'm trying to sort out what goes next. Put that there, that one there. Try and get in some sort of order here, guys. There you go. I think that's it. That'll do. Right, let's get this empty. There, and nothing's there. Right. Okay. Right, here comes the hot water. Right, I think that's it. No boys, they're still up the garden at the moment. Oh, that was lovely and warm in the front room. I was under the duvet on the sofa, flat on my back. Ooh. Checking my messages, and Snoop came through to see me. That's that clock again, that inbuilt clock. Yes, it's 24 hours, so you know, spot on. I think their blankets are still upstairs. I've got to get their blankets down. Actually, I'll do that before I start washing. I'll put them on the airer. I'll wash them all, but I'll put them on the airer just to make sure they were nice and dry, and they're still up there. So if I grab those now before the boys come in. That one. Oh, I heard somebody knocking at the door. That would be Snoop. Let's get the blankets down first. Sooty usually barks, Snoop just knocks. Right, there's their blankets on the airer. That's my new airer. See, it does work. I had it by the window, so if the sun came out, it would warm it up, but it didn't come out. Right. Oh, they smell lovely. Lovely and fresh. There we go. There we go. Whew. 2. 3. 4. There we go. All nice and clean. I can hear the girl next door in her bedroom. The little girl is in the bedroom next door to this. I can hear her singing. Right, here we go, downstairs. I'm doing this one step at a time because it's really steep. I can hear somebody talking. Let's go and see who it is. Right, let's open the door, see who it is. Who do you think? It's got to be Snoop. Got to be. Yay! Hiya, guys. I hadn't forgotten. I had to get your bedding down. Right, should we get you in bed? Come on then. Let's get the boys' beds made, guys. Here we go. Oh. Right, I've got to turn the lights on. Hang on. There's one. One more to go. And right, we're in. Put the selfie stick up there, guys. And angle it down just a little bit. There you go. See my boys? Here he comes. Here comes Sooty. Right. I know, guys, you're really good. You are so good. Right, lovely clean bedding for the boys. get you a fresh drink, Snoop. There's not a lot in there, mate, so please. Thank you. Yeah, right, that's those two. Oh, that's lovely. These blankets, because they've been in front of the radiator, they're lovely warm. There you go. Hang on, hang on. No, get out. Wait, get out. You are tinkers, both of you. Right, hang on. No, Snoop, out. Wait, thank you. Right, there you go. God dear. Right, let's get their water bowl first. And I'll put their last blankets on them once they've had their biscuit. Right, fresh water first. Sooty's following me through, I think. I know, so I know. One water bowl. Right, let's go and sort these boys out. Here we go. Right, there you go, guys. Right, I'll put your water bowl up here, look. There's good boys. Right, let's get you a biscuit. Good boy. There you go, Snoopers. Good boy. Here you go, Sir. There's a good boy. Right. There you go, Soot. Right, Soot's covered, and Snoop's next. Here you go, Snoopers. There. Right, the boys are done. That's it. Night, guys. Sleep tight. Right, come on. Let's get that washing done. Here we go. Beautiful. That's that lovely time of the day. I'll shut that door. All quietening down there. Whoops, there you go. Whoops, turn that around the right way. How's that? Is that better? A little bit more. There you go. There, that's it. There you go. That's perfect. Perfect. Right. Right. I put a shout out today on one of the videos about my trip to Scotland, to a place called Inverkip, near Glasgow, 28 miles away from Glasgow to the west. I had quite a response, thank you. All those who definitely want to come, let me know. And like I said, I'll write your names down so we know numbers. Got an idea of how many people are actually going to turn up. Really looking forward to meeting you guys. If you can make it, that'd be absolutely fantastic. There will be other meets. It's not this is the very first one, but there will be other meets, and I'll do them up and down the country as time goes. But obviously, I have to work it in with my holidays as well. So this will be this November. The holiday. I'll probably do two meets. One in Scotland, up near Glasgow, and the other one will be down by Birmingham. So they're the two meets I've got for this holiday coming. My next holiday is going to be in February, but that's when I'm going to have my breasts done, and I don't think I'm going to be in any state to actually do any trips on that particular occasion, so we might have to have some a little bit later on. But yes, I will get round, guys, but I'll have to do them as and when I can. So you'll have to try and stick with me if you can, or we can meet up as smaller groups, you know, closer small groups. I don't know how it would work, but yeah. Or if you're travelling over to Suffolk and you'd like to meet, just let me know and I'll arrange to meet you somewhere, and so you can have a cup of coffee and a chat, but do a little meet like that. That's fine. I don't mind doing anything like that. Right, let's get this washing underway. So I've been sat on the sofa, well, almost laying on the sofa. There wasn't a lot of sitting involved, I was spread out. I didn't go to sleep though, I was really good. Right, I need another sponge, guys. Where is it? Got that one. Got one, there you go. Oh, right. So, a really good day, really good day. So I've had a good day. Half my weekend's gone already though, guys. I know it's the problem with weekends, they're far too short. But it's been a really good day. Next weekend is, what is the next? Well, today's the 12th, isn't it? 12 plus 6, plus 7 gets us to 19. So it's not next week, but the weekend after that, I've got my next laser. So I've got another couple of weeks until my laser. I think it's the 26th, I'm sure it is. I'll better double check, but yeah, I'm sure it is. There you go. Losing track of the days already. This month is absolutely flying past, guys. And there's obviously the clock's changed this month as well. Oh no. Here we go again. I'm not so worried about them changing the first time because we sort of get an extra hour in bed. But it's when you lose it at the other end, it's not so nice. There we go. Perfect. I had a late night last night because I had my supper later, because I had my apple pies really late. Because I think I put the boys to bed and had my apple pies. Because, why did I eat late yesterday? I can't remember. Oh, I had the fish and chips, didn't I? That's right. So I think I had my fish and chips quite late. Then I had my apple pies later. Yeah, so I had a bit of a knock-on effect. And I didn't get to bed till about 1 o'clock. I was upstairs in bed, but not actually going to sleep. I was sat up doing my messages, going back on my messages, guys. Yeah. So much for having to lay in. Yeah. Oh, that went through the hole. Okay. Oh, I did bang all the mud off my boots outside. The floor is lovely and clean. It's squeaky clean. Don't know how long it will last. Somebody said to me, you should take your shoes off when you come in the front door. That's true, I should. And I do take my shoes off. Whenever I go anywhere, if I go around as a guest, I always take my shoes off. But my front door is in the front room, so you come through the front door and you're straight into the front room. And there is a small mat on the floor, and I usually scrub my feet on the mat. There's one outside the front door and one inside the front door. So I always stand on it and scrub my feet. But I didn't realise just how much mud was on my boots. And it wasn't until I got through into the kitchen and then turned round that I then spotted the trail of mud. It was then I realised the mistake. So there's a whoops, yeah. It took me ages to clear it all up. I picked most of it up by hand, then the rest I hoovered up, and after that I then washed the floors because I've got, I call it laminate, but it's more like vinyl, like a vinyl floor. It looks like laminate, but it's vinyl. And the same in the kitchen, looks like a laminate, but again that's vinyl. You can tell because it's got tears in it. Yeah, it's cheap stuff, but it's all right. So there's only one bit of carpet which is in the doggy day room, and the rest downstairs is laminate. Front room, kitchen, the boys' washroom. That's all vinyl flooring. So yeah. So the only bit of carpet is in the room just beside me. Upstairs is all carpeted. There's no laminate flooring upstairs, but the bathroom has got a vinyl floor in it. But the bedrooms and the hallway upstairs are all carpeted, which is nice because it keeps it nice and quiet. You don't hear sort of footprints knocking about. Right, I'll do the plates next. Oh, they're heavy. Here we go. In they go, lovely. I'll let the one that's had the custard in it soak for a while because that'll be a bit stuck, I think. Oh. I will have a bit of a lay-in tomorrow. If I get up about, let's say 6, is that fair? As long as I go to bed on time and don't have a late night, that will be good. Well, the thought's there anyway. I think I mentioned that my dad found the seatbelt I put in his newspaper tube. I don't know when he found it because I put it there first thing this morning. And I got the message from him early in the evening, so he's obviously been out the front of his house and spotted it. Unless he just forgot to message me earlier in the day when he found it, I don't know. But yeah, he did find it eventually. I was going to message him and I thought, well, there's no point. I'll see how long it takes for him to find it. I don't think anybody would have taken it. Well, I've got my walk with my sisters next weekend as well, on the Sunday. So that would be great. That would be really good. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done... Well, we haven't been out walking. Me and my two sisters haven't been out for a walk since before the wedding. And the wedding was ages ago. So that would be really nice. But it won't be, I don't think it's going to be dress weather. Not next week. I think I looked at the weather forecast and it said it wasn't going to be very good. But you can't go by what the weather says that far away, and it could all change before we get there. I usually ignore it now and just see what it's like on the day. Today was supposed to be nice in the morning and then rain in the afternoon, but it was raining from the get-go today. It was raining when I went over to the railway walk. It was rained all the way through. It stopped when I got back to the car. Then it started raining again when I got to Lavenham. Then it stopped again, so it was one of those on-off days, and I'm pleased I didn't put my washing out today. It would have been a disaster. It would have been an absolute disaster. I did ask some people the other day what they reckoned were the best washing methods, drying methods, i.e. washing line or rotary washing line. I've got a fairly 50-50 mix, but I've gone with the washing line, that's what I've got. But the lady next door's got a rotary, and I don't know how she gets on with that. It doesn't seem to move much. It sits in amongst her. She's got high fencing around her garden, which I think shelters her garden, so there's not a lot of air movement, whereas mine on the washing line, when I put the pole up and push it up in the air, that goes up sort of above the fence line, and the washing starts to sway about a bit more. So I think it gets a bit more air circulation on the washing line than it would with a rotary dryer. Put this lot over here. We're nearly there. Just put the cups on the drainer. I cleaned all the sink, all the drainer, all the worktops, all the floors have been cleaned. The other thing I was going to do was wash the windows. Now I did ask, when I first moved up here, I asked my next door neighbour, the lady who's got the rotary clothes dryer, I did say to her, have you got a window cleaner you use? And she said, yes, she had. And she gave me one of his cards. And so I sent him a text message, and he replied, said, yes, he'd do my windows for me. Haven't seen hide or hair of him. She said he came once every 3 months, which would be perfect. But I haven't seen him. So I wanted to clean my windows today. I had cleaned the downstairs windows at the back of the house before now, just with a sponge and a bucket. But I've got a broom now, a soft broom, a tall one, a proper sort of window cleaning, car washing broom. And I've brought that back with me. And I might have a go at doing my windows myself, because it doesn't look like the window cleaner's ever going to turn up. So yeah, I can't do the upstairs ones though. They are too far. I just can't. There's no way I can get those. But I can clean the downstairs ones. So I might do that. If the weather holds tomorrow, we'll see how we get on. I'd like to cut my grass as well, because my grass stroke weeds are getting quite long out the back. So I could do with giving those a cut before the winter sets in. And the grass I cut today at my former property, that had really grown, and that looked good when I'd finished. And I did use the grass box and sucked all the leaves and the grass up, so it looked lovely and tidy when I'd finished. But there's some big trees at my old property, and the leaves there are horse chestnuts and sycamores, and there's seeds everywhere and wacky great big leaves all over the garden, so it's only a matter of time. They're just going to blow in again. A bit like my dad, when I went up to my dad's this morning to drop off the seatbelt webbing for him. His front garden was just full of leaves, and I did that last weekend. And yeah, it's absolutely full of leaves, and the tree in the garden at the front is still got loads of leaves on it, so it hasn't finished yet. And I did say to my dad about it. I said, you know, there's lots of leaves. He said, yeah, he said, they all blow up the drive to the garage, and then the wind blows round in like a circle. He said you get like a whole pile of leaves up by his garage door. So yeah, it's a bit, sounds like it's a bit of a leaf trap he's propped it. It sort of collects all the leaves. Right, that one. And this is the last one, guys. Right, let's do that shout out, shall we? There's two I've got to do a shout out for. The first one I got some information on, which is quite good, and that is for Lucy's grandson Zachary, who is 5 today. So there you go, Zachary, happy birthday. And the second one is a happy 60th birthday. But they've got a nickname, they haven't got a proper name. It was Ange, like Angel, but Ange. But I did ask them if they'd send message back their proper name and a location, but they didn't. I did check and I couldn't find it, so we'll have to stick with that one. So that's a 60th birthday to Ange. And that's it. They're the only two I've got. I didn't go back far. I probably went back 3 hours, guys, but there's lots of messages on there and I just couldn't get back any further. Right, that is it. I shall fill the kettle up. Okay. There we go. Right, don't forget it's washing day again tomorrow. I've got my bedding to do tomorrow, dog's duvet and the towels. Oh. So it's going to be another busy day. I can strip my bed when I get up like I did last week, and I'll make it straight away because that works out so much better than when I go to bed Sunday night. I can literally just go straight up to bed. I haven't got to make my bed again. Right, that's the kettle filled. Right, all the switches are off, guys, I think. Oh no, the washing machine's still on. Better turn that one off. There we go. Right, that's it. Everything's done. Right. Back door's locked. Boots there. That's done. Take my list off, peg off. Here we go. Right, here we go, guys. Right, that's the washing machine off. Tumble dryers off. Right, that's it. Right, night night, guys. Sleep tight. I'll see you boys in the morning. You be good, please. I'll just turn the radio on for my boys again. Which is that one. Right, here we go. Right. It's all hoovered in here, all made look all nice and neat. Right, we're going up. Here we go. Turn that one off. Right, come on, guys. Bedtime. Oh. I was just checking to make sure I turned the front room light out. I could see the light under the door when I did that. Right, and here we go. I'll see if the bedroom's still warm. It should be warm. I hope it is. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. I'll push that too. Right, I've got to get changed now. Got hair on my nose again. Ah. Right, there you go, guys. All done. Right, another successful day. So, one day to go. How's that? That's better. Right, so we get untoggled bed. I've got clean bedding for tomorrow. Towels and duvet downstairs. That's it. It's going to be another busy day. Not sure where I'll go for a walk yet. I'll have a look outside the window and see what the weather's like. See what sort of walk I can do tomorrow, but yes, I'm going to take you guys with me as well. Right, I'm tired, but it's good. It's good tired. Try and get my ring off. It's coming. There it goes. It's off. And my necklace, which is there. There you go. One necklace. Right, I'm going to bed, guys, and I shall speak with you in the morning. I was going to say put a music video on, but that'll be Monday. Jumping the gun a bit there, aren't I? So yeah, I shall love and leave you, and I shall speak to you guys tomorrow. So have a good night's sleep, and I shall be chatting with you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.